Hello everyone, it's Logan, and I'm back with another video about getting to the moon quickly. I was actually inspired after watching several other videos about how quickly can you get to the moon, land, and get back in one piece. Uh, Unfortunately, it is really difficult to actually get to the moon quickly and land safely. So after a multitude of flights where I just wasn't making it, or didn't have the delta V to stop or to turn around, I just started horsing around a bit. And that's where this comes in. I just decided, why don't I just try to see how fast I can get to the moon, and that's it. No regard to getting home, because that just kind of seems like how Jebediah is. He just does things on a whim, and wherever the wind takes him, that's where he goes. So here, I just decided to go as quickly as I could right into the moon. Now, as I made this, I was torn between using the big tanks to get the most delta V, because obviously the more you have, the faster you can go, but also then having a lower thrust and lower thrust to weight ratio. So I decided on the medium-sized tanks with the big engines to get as much thrust and thrust to weight ratio as possible. I'll probably redo this just to see if I can do it any better, see if I can be maybe a little bit more efficient, but it really only has a few stages. I just dropped the first stage there, second stage is going through. It's not asparagus staging specifically, but it is throwing all the fuel into the central boosters as well. And they're dropping the third stage. I'm already over 660 meters per second at only 15,000 meters, so that's pretty impressive. No turning back now. Not that Jebediah would ever turn back. He sees all of his missions through to the bitter end, whatever that end may be. And now dropping the next stage over 2,300 meters per second. So we're at orbital velocity, although certainly not in any kind of an orbit, really, as we're really just hitting the edge of space here. And drop the next stage, of course, with some nice fireworks. And bye-bye to the last stage. So, however, that's not all the fuel we got left. We got some monopropellant. Let's use everything we got. Get there as fast as we possibly can. Every second counts. Because, of course, once the Kerbal higher-ups find out what Jebediah is doing, of course, they're going to tell him, turn around and come home, which he is not going to do. If he uses up all his monopropellant, he can truthfully tell him he's got no more fuel left, and he must see his mission through to the very end of this self-appointed mission. And here I started to wonder actually if maybe some of the debris, some of the other stages would end up impacting the moon real close, but of course with all the extra thrust that from the monopropellant, the other stages weren't going to land anywhere near. But I thought that would be pretty neat if next to Jebediah's grave we could have all the debris landing and put on one last fireworks show in his honor. So here we go, the final approach, and it's at this point that Jebediah gets on the phone and calls all his Kerbal loved ones and wishes them goodbye. He knows this is the end for him. It's coming quickly, and he wants the best view he can get, so he decides to turn the capsule around, see his incoming doom. No, that's Kerbin. We don't want to look back in Kerbal Space Program. We only look forward. Forward to the future. Forward to what is and what could be next. Oh, getting closer now very, very quickly here. Almost 7,600 meters per second relative to the ground. Getting closer and... what? Did I just blow up the moon? No. No, there it is. Ah, just zoomed in very close. Well, there you have it. 7,570 meters per second when he hit. 27 minutes, 52 seconds. Well, that's it. Like if you like it. If you have ideas to improve, or if you can do it better, as I'm sure many of you can, link to it. I'd love to see it. Actually, before I go, I thought it'd be neat to show some of the less successful missions, or at least less successful when your success means actually hitting the moon and exploding all over it. So here was an earlier attempt, much smaller rocket. Thought maybe I could get there just with just a few boosters, only 6 or 7 here. .4600 meters per second, 41 minutes. Here we go. That's a staging issue. A very nice explosion. And of course something happens on these where they're just so fast that the engine just can't keep up with the explosions. They're 3,800 meters per second, 51 minutes, 28 seconds to the moon. This is Logan saying have a great day.